Good morning, President Williams, members of the board, CEO Duncan, and Chief Education Officer Easton Watkins. I'm Phillip Jackson. In Chicago in 2003, less than 30% of black 11th grade students passed the Prairie State Achievement Exam in reading. 5 years later, in 2007, the number dropped from 30 to 27%. That means 1 out of 4 black Chicago public school students cannot read at grade level as they prepare to graduate from high school. The racial academic achievement gap between white and black students in Chicago grew 11.5% from 32.2 points in 2003 to 36.7 points in 2007. According to the Schott Foundation for Public Education, only 35% of black boys who attended Chicago public high schools graduated in the 2003-2004 year. In 2007, the ACT test scores of every other ethnic group in the nation rose, except black students. Nationally, it dropped 1 point, and in Chicago, we're down to 16.3, 17 national for black students. The average 17-year-old black student has the reading and math scores of the average 14-year-old white student. If black students cannot read well, they cannot work, live, or play in Chicago. They cannot survive in Chicago. They cannot survive in America or any place else in the world. Because there is a racial academic achievement gap in schools, there is a racial gap in life.
Mr. Jackson, excuse me, can you please conclude?
Because our children fail in your schools, they succeed in the streets, in the prisons, and in the cemeteries. We have a plan that we would like for you to join us in. The plan to eliminate the racial academic achievement gap for black children from the black community and black parents. Number 1, create a network of parent support and community involvement that we are willing to assist you on. It will include a home education system so that we can support you while you try and do what you need to do. Number 2, you've got to provide mentoring for black boys. If you're not doing that, you're doing a disservice to our young people. Number 3, we'd like to open up a system of freedom schools. Right now, the major problem is these young black boys and girls are not reading at grade level by the 3rd grade. And because they're not, prisons start building cells for them at 3rd grade. We want you to ensure that we have high-quality teachers who are culturally competent. We want you to moderate the use of special education that so many of our young people are trapped into. We want you to create educational alignment among the different entities that have to work together: schools, government, churches, parents, communities. It's not there. You will never be able to educate black children unless you do these things. And finally, we want you to redirect existing funding into this structure to make this happen. We're going to present this plan to the mayor at City Hall. We're going to present it to the governor. Illinois is one of the worst states in the country for educating black children. And we're not doing that well here at Chicago. So we want to work with you. So please, President Williams, can we please work with you?
I encourage you to work with us. I think the issues that you point out, certainly the broader issue, is one that we try to develop every day. It dominates our thinking and how we truly move the bottom of our educational group up. We work very hard in trying to determine how to do that, what to do, and it sits at the forefront of our minds. So your ideas that you share with us, we certainly appreciate. We will look at, we will evaluate, we will see how we move things forward.
Can we work together?
Absolutely. I think on the broader indictment of our system, though, and as your statistics have pointed, this is not a problem just in Chicago. This is a national issue. And nationally, everyone is looking at how we do better. So we are looking at the same thing. We're looking very closely. We're looking very fiercely. And we encourage you to work with us.